13分経って
Hey, you.
なんでこれ取れるの
Zebras are pretty neat. I even wrote down a couple neat things about them so I wouldn't forget things they like. Things that zebras like
こんな近くで見たことないね。
ice cream,
アイスクリーム
movies,
ムービース
cry yourself to sleep. This is the wrong note. Sorry, this is my list of what
Hey.
I left. All right, so hold on. We're getting ready to head
Hey.
out again. I think we're gonna get a pretty good look at some of the rhinos.
まつげ長
We are good.
Rhinos in it.
See one of the rhinos? Yeah, as we're going around the corner, I'm pretty sure on our driver's side, you're going to get a pretty close-up look at some of our rhinos. If you look on the hill,
葵も
you'll be able
リアルではめっちゃでかく見
Way
え
in the
る
back, Ellie.
Excited. That's cool. There's a few more in the back as well, but there's some right in front of us.
カメラではめっちゃ遠く見える
Closely at all the
カメラでは
rhinos.
遠く見えますがめちゃくちゃ近くてでかいサメじゃなくて
サメサメ
サイヤ
Horn.
めっちゃでか
Like
い
none of their horns are the same. And you may wonder, how does that
ベリベリビ
happen?
リビリビリ
The rhino horns, even though they're hunted for these horns, there's nothing magical or medicinal about the horns. They're actually made out of the same stuff our fingernails and hair are
め
made
っちゃ乗っ
from.
てみたい
And just like we like to do our hair differently or our fingernails differently, kind of shows our individuality. If you look at some of the trees around here, they almost look like they've been whittled down a little. After a good rain, the rhinos will rub their horns against the tree, basically shaving their horn to kind of shape it where it shows their individuality or their personality. And I was talking to one of the keepers about it, and they said they noticed that usually a rhino will shape their horns similar to how their mom had it. So it's almost like a tribute to mom. All right, everyone hold on. Getting ready to go. We are good.
How much do they weigh?
How much do they weigh? Between like 4,000 to 6,000 pounds. We actually have a baby quote here, but the baby is like 1,000 pounds. So I'm like, you know, it's young, but I don't know if baby is the right word. Yeah, the little one's like kind of way around that corner. Good eyes. You got a good spot. All right, so these animals that are sitting down on the passenger side kind of look like cows. These are called wildebeest, where like the animals are jumping over the water and a big crocodile comes up out of nowhere. That's usually going to be your wildebeests on that Great Migration. Oh, and then yeah, we're coming up on another rhino up this way behind us. And then you can see that ostrich. We have an ostrich on the driver's side. Remember that we're passing an ostrich because there's more to that story later. And then the animals behind the ostrich, they almost look like horses, I guess, with real long horns. Those are called sable antelope. Once again, those are all females. If you think those horns are huge, the males have 6-foot long horns. So that's quite protection for them. And if they have a weaker member of the group, like an elderly member or maybe a little kid, they will put them in the center of the pile, and then while they want to sit down and relax, like what they're doing, they'll make a circle around them. So basically, if a lion or a predator wants to try to get to the elderly member, they have to go through a full circle of protection. Plus, they can also see in every direction if they're sitting in a circle. So, pretty smart. All right, everyone, hold on. We're good. So, like I said, that's our male rhino over there by himself, Tombo.
立った
I always think it's kind of funny when he's so far away from the other females. I'm like, what did he do wrong? Because that's got to be like the equivalent of being sent to the rhino couch. Because everyone else is way on the other side. But that is pretty interesting. We were talking about their horns. What rhinos do use their horns for is something called sparring. It's where two rhinos will put their heads down, kind of run at each other as fast as they can, and they try to push each other, see who the strongest one is. If a male rhino wants a date with the female, she will make him spar with her because she wants to test his strength. How strong are you? And if she can win, like if she's stronger than him and can push him backwards, her opinion is, you're too weak for me, I don't want you anymore. So it would be like if I asked like a lady to the movies and she's like, you gotta arm wrestle me first. And if you don't win, we're not going. Might explain why I haven't seen too many movies lately. But it's kind of funny because Tombo, I don't know if you can tell or not, he's actually our smallest adult. So the ladies are all stronger than him, but pretty quickly they realize, uh-oh, he's our only choice. So now somehow magically he wins every sparring match. But you can even see the ladies like, oh no, you're so strong, I can't push you back. So he thinks he's like the man, but the ladies know better. So that's a little about the rhinos. But now we're gonna head to probably what you guys are most excited to see. We're gonna go try to feed some of our awesome, amazing giraffes. It'll be what we're gonna do. Hold on still. See over there? All right, hold on. So when we meet our giraffes, we're definitely going to try to feed them, but we're not going to try to pet them. And I know it's going to be tempting because they don't even let me do it, so I know how tempting it is. But there are certain ways you can kind of hold the lettuce where if they touch us, kind of like skirt around the rules. So I figured out some ways where they might be able to touch us, but we're just not going to start petting them. Kind of freaks the giraffes out. They just don't know what we're doing.
お母さん分かった？
Like everybody likes
じゃあキリン
like
触
if
ったら
I
ダメ
even
って
brought pizza on this
で
road,
も
you'd love it if
キ
I
リン
fed
が
us.
自分から
But
触
if
り
I
に来たらいい
started
と
petting
思う
everybody's head, you'd probably say,
逃がしたらダメやけん。
触ったらダメ 何しとうかが分からんけん
We are good.
何しとうかが
こうやった
分からんけん
らしてるけど来たらこうしていく。
来て自分から触ろうとしてきて自分こうやってしてて自分に触っても触っていいと思うでも勝手に触ったらダメって
Giraffe, which is neat and awesome if we see it. If the baby shows up to the truck though, I'll give us a little warning. I'll point it out, say this is the baby, because I don't want anyone to turn their back on the baby. You know how a lot of people like to do selfies? The big giraffes, you can do selfies all day. The baby, when you turn your back to her, she thinks you're denying her food. So she kind of gets upset. She's been known to pull people's hair because she's like, why are you taking my food away? She pulled some poor lady's wig all the way off. She ran around with it in her mouth like it was her trophy. Everyone else on the truck thought it was hilarious. She did not think it was so funny. The baby's also like pulled someone's earring out, so she's like kind of a menace if you turn your back.
かわいい。
If she shows up, we'll just make sure to
見よるよトーマ。
contact.
トーマのこと見る。
ダチョウがおるすごい近いベロな近っ
You can see the baby is that small one that will go straight across right here. And she might show up. It's not the end of the world. It's kind of fun to feed her. Just like I said, just
あれがベイビーで手後ろに。
And then this other one that's walking towards us with a purpose, that's a patty.
あ、夜。今勝ったよね。
パーリーって名前
パリ。
パーリー
A patty
来た来た来た来た。
definitely looks like
来よるよ。来よる来よるトーマ。
頭いい。
あ、来た来た来た。
patty doesn't
Wow.
Oh, we have something really special. Okay, now remember I said we can't touch them? If you hold this against your shoulder, see how she's leaning on my shoulder? If she touches you, nothing wrong against that. This giraffe right here is actually, it's her birthday today. That's Angel. That's
Angel.
Angel. She got the name Angel. She was born the day after Christmas. So we're gonna try. See how Patty doesn't understand personal space? She's like right here. Try to hold the lettuce up. That way we're kind of retraining her to keep her head up. Your turn.
There you go.
There's nothing to be afraid of. They don't even have front teeth. I cannot. This is actually, I think this is the first time Angel showed up in a truck all day. Because all day long people have been asking, is the birthday girl showing up at the truck? And we're like, not yet, not yet. So I am definitely gonna go brag about this truck to everyone. I'm gonna say Angel showed up for our truck. So we have Patty. Like I said, Patty doesn't really understand the personal space. But then we also have Angel, who it's her birthday today. Yeah, Patty will come right up and breathe in your ear, and here's the crunchies. They love the crunchies.
かわいい。あ、もっと近く。
If you watch,
ね、
you
触
gotta
り
go
たい
up
け
a
ど
little
ね。
closer.
中国でも触ってよかったよ。
Crunchies go all the way down its throat.
Thomas, everyone, good to see you.
Hello.
Yeah, Patty just doesn't get the personal space. And sometimes, yeah, she has you like trapped and cornered. Like if I have him cornered, he has to feed me. Here you go. And yeah, and you will get a little slobber on you. If you're looking for a way to get extra slobber, if you take your lettuce piece, kind of fold it up almost like a salad bowl, and hold it out like this, like you'll feel their whiskers that way. No, that's all. They're gonna feed you. So you kind of feel their whiskers that way.
感触を味わいたいんだったらね。
But you'll also get a little slobber on you too. So